So Grant Park has actually been the site of a civic park since the 60s. It used to be called the Los Angeles Civic Mall. Grant Park, as we know it today, was conceived probably about 20 years before it opened in 2012. It was important for Los Angeles to have a place like Grant Park because every community needs a location that transcends backgrounds and geographies and offers a location for people to come together. Los Angeles needed Grant Park because we need a place where we remember that we belong to each other. We remember that we're connected. We remember that we rely on each other. We remember that we care for each other and hold each other. It's the unique space where people can come together, surrounded by the civic buildings that we're all connected to, and find that sense of unity and belonging. We've seen over the last 10 years also that people come here to come together around the issues that they care most about. This has become a place for protests and demonstrations, for civic moments where people can come together and voice their opinions and their concerns and what matters to them. And all that really supports that original vision for Grant Park as a place of coming together, as a place of connection.
I think Grant Park is very important to Los Angeles City and the County of Los Angeles, because this is one of our own treasures, and it's culturally alive. And there are so many different activities that have happened here and will continue to happen throughout every season. Not just artistic work, but celebrations. Every fall we celebrate Dia de los Muertos. There are altars that are put up representative of our communities from all across the county. The special thing about this park is that it's alive. It's invigorating. It's a cultural center for many different people. This park is reaching out to all of those voices and to all of those residents in different ways and in new ways. So many people that maybe have never gone to a local park in their own community and haven't sat out here through a concert or maybe a yoga class, or maybe even brought your pet here to walk around in the evening or listen to entertainment or DJs. All of these things are offered here throughout the span of the year, and I love that this is for everybody. There are no walls here. People can come and go, and we encourage people to come and spend time at this park. It is their park.
I think that Grant Park is incredibly important to Los Angeles County because there's so few people that have access to these beautiful green spaces that envelop people and make them feel welcome and wanted. And we just need more and more of that, and Grant Park is just the most incredible example of that. I think of it as like this incredibly friendly place where no matter where you come from, who you are, you're welcome, you're wanted, you can find solace and joy in this park, and I think that makes it an incredibly special place.
Grant Park took, I believe, about 20 years. 2 years of construction. There were listening sessions. There were opportunities for community members to vote on what mattered most. People were able to voice their opinions, and hundreds of Angelenos did that. In 2010, the Civic Center Mall closed, put a big fence around it, and it reopened in 2012 as Grant Park.
I'm Mark Rios, and I led the design team that put this big place all together. This park was sort of based on the idea of celebrating the diversity of Los Angeles. And basically we went to all the communities all over LA County and talked to people and asked them, what do you want in Grant Park? The park is really about diversity and including everyone from LA County. And in the beginning, we thought it might be a disadvantage, but there are all these streets that cut through it. And so what's interesting about that is it really ties it into the urban fabric. There are lots of ways you can get into Grant Park. One of the things that makes Grant Park such a special place, I think, is that everybody thinks of it as their home.
One of the ways that Grant Park really stands out is the way in which it sets off really important LA architecture. To be able to go see the Music Center or Walt Disney Concert Hall, or now the Broad, further down Grand Avenue, and then to have an open space, a park that is similarly ambitious in terms of its design, was a real change for the way in which Bunker Hill operated, the way in which Grand Avenue operated, and the place that it holds in, I think, the cultural life of Los Angeles. This is a park that really represents an important step forward in the evolution of Los Angeles and the region, and really retrofitting it for a vision of 21st century Los Angeles. And I think that challenge and the progress that has been made here in achieving that is really emblematic of a lot of the challenges that we face as a city, as a county, as a region.
For all my county career, and this space, these 4 blocks, have been underutilized by the community and by any kind of civic engagement. And it was so important to have a space like this here in downtown, where as more residents come to live and more people come to work, they have that place for a quiet place, engagement place, and a place to just enjoy. What makes Grand Park special is really the location in a downtown urban setting. The other part of it is it's an engagement place for the community. And that was really important drivers and goals for the county in developing this park. My favorite Grand Park memory, I would say the opening ceremonies with the dancers in the fountain, the engagement of county civic leaders. All 5 Board of Supervisors got into the play area with their shoes off. I think that engagement and actually seeing the project after 2 years come to a full circle and actually be used was the best thing that anybody could ask for.
I think what's important about a park anywhere is for people to come together and gather, for families to come together. In the instance with Grand Park, it's been quite a destination, whether it's a protest, whether it's a music festival or an art festival. I think people really want to come together, and that's true of all of our parks, but we didn't have a large enough green space to gather in downtown. Now we do. We have Grand Park. It was very important to have this green space, remove as much cement as we could, and create grass, trees, the flora and the fauna that we have here. We needed to have a green space, so Grand Park is green. Well, I think my favorite Grand Park is our opening. I convinced the supervisors at that time, I was the only woman, I got them to all take off their socks and their shoes, and they went into the water. We have pictures of that, and it was kind of special. Initially, they weren't sure about Grand Park, but I think they loved it that day.
I'm Christopher Hawthorne. I'm the Chief Design Officer for the City of Los Angeles. Happy birthday to Grand Park. I can't believe it's been 10 years, 10 amazing years, and here's to many years to come.
Hi, I'm Mark Rios, and I was the landscape architect and architect for Grand Park. Happy birthday, happy 10, Grand Park.
I'm Rachel Moore, and I'm the President and CEO of the Music Center, and I just want to wish Grand Park happy 10th birthday.
Hola, soy Gloria Molina, retired Los Angeles County Supervisor. Le deseo a Grand Park felicidades por 10 años, un aniversario muy importante.
My name's Dawn McDivitt. 10 years ago, I was with the Chief Executive Office. Happy anniversary, Grand Park. It was a thrilling project to work on, and I'm so excited to be part of it.
I'm Hilda L. Solis, and I represent the 1st District for LA County Board of Supervisors. And I want to wish Grand Park a happy 10th anniversary, and really just want to encourage everyone to help us celebrate this first decade of this park having been established, and to welcome everyone, and felicidades to everybody here. Come and celebrate your birthdays or your special moments here at Grand Park.